What's up, YouTube? Hey, I am on Diddy's kids. No Diddy. I'm researching what's the latest on the kids, since nobody has been talking about the family, the moms. My man was talking about her wigs. Leave her wigs alone, man. She want to wear them crazy wigs. Let her wear the crazy wigs. The kids and their lawsuits. What's going on with that? Because we know Diddy, we gotta wait 2 more months or something for the sentencing. So I've been checking out things about the Diddy kids and everything. But before we get into the kids, man, if y'all want to do something positive for a change, you gotta check this lady out, man. And she reached a goal, but I think that, I don't know how many watch hours. The last I checked, you don't need 1,000 subscribers only. You need 4,000 watch hours, and you gotta have both of those within a 12 months period. So she got the 12,000 subscribers. That's the first thing people go for. The watch hours is harder. So let's watch. Y'all go to her channel and watch some of her videos and different things. Hit that subscribe button here, hit that bell, go over to her channel. If you want some positive people, if you want to help some positive people do some positive things just by watching their videos and not putting down no money. Dr. Umar begging people for money online. Think twice, think 3 times, think 4 times. Take a week before you start donating money to people and see how legit they are, please. I'm just trying to save people. But check this out, man. I thought what she was saying was very interesting. Check this out.
Hello, everyone. I'm Maryanne. It's a beautiful summer afternoon in Ohio, so I decided to come to my backyard to make this video to thank each and every one of you who has come to the channel to support me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I want you to know it means the world to me. I also want to send out a shout out to Mr. Honor, who is one of my biggest supporters, my mentor, and he also helped me get my channel up and running. Shout out to him and to his page. Also, I want to announce when Awaken will be released. If you guys go to the channel in the post section, I believe I announced that 2 weeks ago. So Awaken will be released Saturday, August 30th, 2025 at 7 p.m. I know it's anticipation is getting bigger and bigger. It was a labor of love, heartache to make this film, but we got it done. We had a beautiful cast, wonderful, wonderful crew member, and I hope the film meets everybody's expectation. Also, all of my film had a premiere, which consists of the first showing of the film. We all come out in our best. And Lauren Vision Production hosts a reception, which, it invites all the cast members with their friends, family, and crew members, their friends and family, and other producer within the indie circle in the greater Ohio area. So I want to do something different, which I've never done before. I want to have an online premiere. So you guys are wondering, well, how does that gonna play out? What I want you all to do is participate in this online premiere. I want you all to take picture the day of the release of the film, video with snack at hand, beverage at hand. It could be with your friends, your family, yourself, and share it with me. Inbox Facebook Maryanne Lorient, Lorient. And when I receive all the videos and pictures, I'm going to submit it to my editor, and we're going to make the online premiere. And then I'll release that video the day after the premiere has gone live on my channel. Once more, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you who have supported this channel. And I have some of you from Guyana. I have some of you from Haiti, and I counted 62 of you from Paris, France. And I have some of you from Canada. I don't know. Am I repeating it? I'm getting like who more now. From Canada, the United States. Thank you to all of you who are part of this channel. I'm going to continue to release content, which I hope is entertaining and you guys find enjoyment in. And please, from time to time, shoot me your comment and let me know what you think of my body of work. Thank you so much. Until next time, Maryanne.
Yeah. Shout out to Maryanne and her work. She just getting started. But I could just tell a vibe from a person, man. And I can tell that her vibe is positive. My camera's crooked, you know, when it comes down to getting a Spike Lee on. I think my Spike Lee is legit. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this video out, man. It's a shorty, so let's check it out.
Trump has the opportunity to pardon Diddy. Should Diddy be pardoned? Or should
that guy needs to spend the rest of his life in Hepsi, broski. If that man ever sees freedom, you already know it's corrupt.
How's your father going so far?
How's he holding up right now, man?
He's good.
He's good?
He's good.
Hey, it took a lot to for him, for him to apologize, right? I mean,
Hop in the coop on the way.
How's your dad going so far, man? He's okay?
Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian Combs, are not staying quiet. They are openly blaming Donald J. Trump for turning his back on their dad. This is not just about politics. It is about trust, past times, and a father facing years in jail. Trump could free him, but acts like they were never close.
Man, come on, man. They don't know nothing about no politics. They don't. Half of the people that's looking at this video and looking at these videos about Trump and pardon don't know sugar about daggone politics. They don't know. Why should Trump give Diddy a pardon in the first place? I wait. What's going on in the case that says, oh, he needs a pardon? A pardon is supposed to help the United States in some type of way. And you can't give pardons to people that's your friends because they're your friend. You want to get them out of jail. Can't do it for personal reasons. If you look up and understand what come on, man. I don't need to be.
For turning his back on their dad. This is not just about politics. It is about trust, past times, and a father facing years in jail. Trump could free him, but acts like they were never close. Tension grew for weeks. People talked about a possible pardon from Trump. There were quiet talks between Diddy's team and Trump's side. Then Trump suddenly changed his words in public. When those words spread online, Diddy's sons spoke out. Their attack on Trump, the president, is not just feelings. They bring up old proof and hint at bigger secrets. By the end, you will see why some think Trump cares more about himself than the country. Here is the start. Months ago, Trump was in his office talking to reporters. Someone asked the big question, would you free President Trump?
You mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Well, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening.
Please listen for a yes or a no. All that gray stuff is where the government lies at. Forget the gray stuff, people. Look for a yes or look for a no. Are you going to pardon Diddy? Yes or no? Look for that. Please look for that through all this sugarcoating bull. Listen to all the bull.
Himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Watch this.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening. And I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot. But I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up.
Back then, Diddy got a mixed court decision in his New York case about sex crimes.
The only thing close to a yes was I would look into it. I would have to look into it. He never even said yes in the beginning, and everybody ran with, I would look into it. Trump is going to pardon Diddy, so he ain't got nothing to worry about. Everybody kept saying that. Come on, man.
He was guilty of 2 charges for moving people to do prostitution, but he was not guilty of bigger charges like racketeering and trafficking. That decision kept him from life in jail. Still, he could get up to 20 years when sentenced on October 3rd. Trump first said he would check the facts. He said if someone was treated wrong, he would help, whether they liked him or not.
They look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
That sounded fair, right? But weeks later, people inside said a full pardon for Diddy was being thought about at the White House. Sources said Diddy's close friends were pushing Trump's team hard. Then things changed. By mid-July, Trump said on Newsmax it is likely a no. He said Diddy was against him when he ran for office. That makes it harder to help.
Diddy Combs.
Right.
It was always a no. All Trump did was play it a little bit on the media so to keep his name and keep his stuff into the, but I look into it. I said I look into it. Here's my look. Now 2 more months go by. I can say no or yes. And while everybody stir up these bull, oh my gracious, everybody stir up all this bull.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Then I'll look into it, and then I'll give you a more better. And he still didn't say no. He still, that's president answers. Watch this, y'all. He still didn't say no.
That sounded fair, right? But weeks later, people inside said a full pardon for Diddy was being thought about at the White House. Sources said Diddy's close friends were pushing Trump's team hard. Then things changed. By mid-July, Trump said on Newsmax it is likely a no. He said Diddy was against him when he ran for office. That makes it harder to help.
Diddy Combs.
Right.
Would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great, and seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you, sir.
And it's hard, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know. It's more difficult.
That set things off. To Diddy's sons, it sounds like Trump says, I could help, but you spoke bad about me. So no. This is not just 2 famous people meeting once. Trump and Diddy were friends long ago. They go back to the 1990s and early 2000s in New York. They went to charity events, golf games, and fancy parties together. They moved in the same groups. In 2012, Trump called Diddy a good friend in a talk. On season 12 of The Apprentice, Trump even stood up for Diddy to Aubrey O'Day. He said he must support him.
And focused businesswoman, because working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that
question. Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
But things went bad between Diddy and Trump. It started when Diddy backed Joe Biden in 2020. Diddy also spoke out against Trump's actions. He called them harmful.
This was back in 2020. It was October of 2020, during the 2020 presidential election. And this was a few months after Diddy had said the whole hold your vote thing. Let's take a listen to Diddy on white men needing to be banished.
White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real dangerous. This man literally threatened the lives of us and our families about going to vote.
Stand back and stand by.
Stand back and stand by.
Yeah.
We're in a war. We're not taking this like it's a war. We're taking this like, we're in a presidential election. No, we're in a war of love versus hate. The number one priority is to get Trump out of office.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not.
That is the anger Trump hints at now. He means Diddy was fine with him until he ran for president. Then Diddy changed sides. For Diddy's sons, hearing this excuse in 2025 hurts deeply. To them, it shows Trump makes this personal, not a president's job. After Trump's likely no words went big online, Christian said he thought trust was real. He was wrong. Justin said some people only recall bad words you said, not the times you helped them.
Men like Trump need to be banished. Trump gets elected, I really do believe in my heart there'll be a race war. That's why this message is not just to black people. You know what I'm saying? This message is to everybody. Now, this man is really trying to turn us against each other and put us in a situation.
They did not name Trump, but everyone knew. Diddy's bail got denied many times, even with a $50 million offer and strict rules. To his sons, every day their dad stays in a Brooklyn jail, getting weaker. Trump plays power games. Their old friendship seems to mean nothing. Then it got intense. 50 Cent, who has mocked Diddy for months, said he does not want a pardon for him. On Instagram, 50 Cent said he will tell Trump how he feels about Diddy. When Diddy's sons called out Trump, 50 Cent shared old videos of Diddy talking bad about Trump in 2016. He did this to stop a pardon. 50 Cent's actions were very petty. Then Suge Knight, calling from jail to a podcast, said he would not be shocked if Trump freed Diddy. They partied in the same places. That comment started new questions about what Suge knows. Stars are split. Some think Trump should free Diddy because of their past. Others say letting him go would hurt Trump's trust with his supporters. Things got tricky. In Diddy's trial, his old assistant said under oath that Trump International Hotel in New York was a top spot for Diddy's wild parties. Prosecutors showed hotel bills and videos with times that linked Diddy and guests to late-night hotel events. Diddy's lawyers said it is not true, but the proof is in court files. This link makes Diddy's sons wonder, if Trump's hotels were part of those nights, is that why he waits to help? Freeing Diddy could bring back old talk about Trump's own guests. The timing is bad for Trump. His supporters are upset. His Department of Justice is slow to share all Epstein files. Recently, Trump sued Rupert Murdoch for $10 billion after the Wall Street Journal wrote about his past with Epstein. Now add Diddy's trial with its own crime claims, famous guests, and fancy hotel spots. You see the problem. If Trump frees Diddy, people will say he protects another rich bad person. If he does not, those who know their friendship will say he left his friend to save himself. A secret source said pardon talks went from likely to stopped in weeks. The political trouble could be big. Here are the facts. Trump and Diddy have years of history from the 1990s. Trump hotels were named in court. The Epstein file issue hangs over Trump. If he frees Diddy, reporters and law people might dig more into what happened at those hotels during Diddy's events. If he walks away, he stays safe, but loses any good feelings with Diddy's family. That is why Diddy's sons call it betrayal. To them, Trump's quiet is not just politics. It is saving himself. That is worse than people know. Sentencing is October.
Bunch of bull. Bunch of bull.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Politics.
Here go another one. Let's check this one out real quick, y'all. We got time. We got too much time on our hands. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell.
These Epstein-like characters have existed throughout history.
Cat Williams said clearly that Diddy has facts that could hurt Donald Trump's job fast. He meant videos from Epstein. People say these videos vanished, but Diddy...
All you gotta say is Cat Williams' name. Cat Williams, Cat Williams, Cat Williams. Say Cat Williams' name 5 times fast. Cat Williams, Cat Williams, Cat Williams, Cat Williams. I can't do it. But if you do it fast, Cat Williams 5 times, the algorithm will pick up your videos and make them semi-viral, and you get a bunch of subscribers, and you start making money on YouTube. Then you add Diddy Secrets and the Trump name, then you got yourself a combination. Diddy Secrets that could end Trump's career instantly. Diddy Secrets that can end Trump's career instantly? Really? That's the title to this. I just want y'all to know the title to this bull. Let's do this one more time. One more time.
A bullshit?
Uh-huh.
A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
All right. Let's just make sure. Just in case they might have some truth in there. Let's see.
Have existed throughout history.
Cat Williams said clearly that Diddy has facts that could hurt Donald Trump's job fast. He meant videos from Epstein. People say these videos vanished, but Diddy may have them. They show Trump in bad spots that no one should see. This is not just talk. Soon after news of this secret pressure spread in show business, Trump changed how he treated Diddy quickly. People inside say Trump asked a judge to give the longest time in jail. No help to get out. No pardon. Just lock him up. Look at proof like photos from Trump's wedding with Epstein there. Then you see why Diddy scares Trump. Diddy records.
I got a question for y'all. When did they said Trump said that Diddy should get the longest time in jail. Who started that rumor? Everybody is running around saying that Trump said give him the max. Can y'all show me where that's written at? Leave it in the comments somewhere where Trump, send me a link or email me or something. I want to hear this. That Trump said out of his mouth, or Trump campaign people, or somebody from the White House, or somebody. Where did it say Trump said give Diddy the maximum? I want to hear that part.
All things. Asked a judge to give the longest time in jail. No help to get out. No pardon. Just lock him up. Look at proof like photos from Trump's wedding with Epstein there. Then you see why Diddy scares Trump. Diddy records all things. Before court problems, Diddy and Trump were close friends. They spent years together. This put Trump in rooms and pictures that now look risky for secrets. This was in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Diddy was Puff Daddy then. He wore shiny clothes. He led music charts. He showed up on TV shows like MTV Cribs. Trump was a big boss and he held parties for photos more than fun. He made money from TV show Apprentice before it got big. Trump told people in talks that he always backs Diddy.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Diddy was careful about links to leaders, but he did not hide being with Trump. They got photos at style shows, help events, and secret parties. Normal people could not go there. These times were not just drinks and pictures. They stood next to Jeffrey Epstein. I do not mean a quick hello at open places. CNN's K-File showed new wedding photos no one saw before. They are from Trump's 1993 wedding to Marla Maples at Plaza Hotel. Epstein was there. If Diddy has videos, these photos make Trump worry.
One of the photos that K-File found confirms that Epstein actually attended Donald Trump's wedding to Marla Maples. And this is the proof. Again, this has never been published before, so this is a new image. You haven't seen it out there on X or anything like that. This is the proof that Epstein attended Trump's wedding at the Plaza Hotel in New York. And in the photo, what you see is Epstein entering the Plaza Hotel. The wedding date of this is December 20th, 1993, in the center of their friendship, which of course continued. And for comparison, we'll show you on the right a photo of Trump and Marla Maples at the same location under the entryway arch.
One photo shows Epstein walk into the Plaza Hotel. He wears a clean suit. His hair is smooth. He looks sure he fits there. Another photo has him in the back with Howard Stern and Robin Leach. These are not blurry guest photos. They are sharp. You can see his proud face.
Also seen in the background of another picture. That's Howard Stern on the far right, along with Robin Leach from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. And Epstein is behind them at the wedding, almost seeming to be photo bombing.
A few months before, in October 1993, the Harley-Davidson Cafe opened in New York City. Trump was there with his kids. In the photo, Epps talks to Trump again. Ivanka stands close by.
Also found this photo from just a few months earlier. Donald Trump with two of his children talking to Jeffrey Epstein. That's at the opening of the Harley-Davidson Cafe in New York in October 1993. You can see Ivana there. She would have been just about to turn 12 years old in that photo.
Do not think Diddy missed this past. He built his work by knowing who links to who. He knows where bad secrets hide. Now see the change. Around 2016, Trump started to run for office. Their friend link broke. Diddy did not just step away quiet. He told everyone he left Trump's side. In 2017, he said he does not back Trump now. By 2020, he said the top goal is to remove Trump from power.
This man is elected. We're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of erasement. White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real dangerous. You look at it.
After that, things turned bad fast. Good feelings from past years went away. Now they make quiet fights and small attacks. But this moves from just hate to payback and power games. Diddy got caught under the Mann Act. 2 charges. They could give 20 years in jail. At first, Trump had people talk soft about maybe a pardon. Diddy's lawyer, Mark Philo, said Diddy asked for a pardon himself.
Reaction? Does he laugh? Does he say, let's look into it? What is
Go tell him that I need a pardon. Go tell him I deserve a pardon.
What Trump said in a talk showed this is not just law, it is payback.
Once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Well, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it.
In the talk, Trump skipped the pardon question. That skip shows he picked no already.
I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
Pardon talks stopped right away. News reached Trump's group. News that Diddy has info tied to Epstein's lost client papers. True or not, the thought changed things. Trump said in a special Finity talk that Diddy's words ended any pardon chance forever.
I ran for office. He was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you, sir.
And it's hard, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know. It's more difficult. It makes it more, I'm being honest. It makes it more difficult.
Trump told Judge Paul Aaron to give the full punishment. That is what happened. Diddy offered $50 million to get out on bail. Judge said no. He called Diddy a run, risk, and danger to people. Door closed hard. If you think this is just fair law, remember Trump freed rappers, friends in power, and rich people in worse spots. This shows it is personal. Now the Epstein link comes in. With old photos and Diddy's way of keeping proof, secrets become a strong tool. Trump says Epstein talk is old. He cut ties long before Epstein died.
To his island. And I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island.
This news did not start from odd YouTube spots or random online talks. It came from people who know Diddy and Trump's world. Cat Williams gave hints. In a talk, he said Diddy's world is like Epstein types. Strong men who know what top people want. Section 13. 2 different people inside said Diddy did not just ask for pardon. He held something over Trump. It fits if that thing links to Epstein's full client papers. These are hot secrets in new times. They name big people who lead lands, own money places, and run news. If out, it could start big changes. Bigger than Me Too movement. It would seem small next to this. Who could open this? Ghislaine Maxwell. They had Epstein's old lawyer Alan Dershowitz on TMZ Live. This is what he said about Maxwell. Section 14. Here is the part that scares you. People who saw bits of this paper, like old Attorney General Pam Bondi, said it is real. Section 15. 5 months later, the DOJ suddenly cut off the client list, the clients and the money, and prosecutors on the Epstein and Diddy cases were let go. Maureen Comey, who handled both, disappeared from the office with no explanation. Her last message to colleagues was simple. Fear is what bad leaders use. At the same time, with FBI help, the DOJ ruled Epstein's death a suicide and closed off the client list, sealing the story. People worry because Diddy recorded years of material, not just music videos, but private parties. Anyone holding a tape, photo, or name list becomes a major target. Whether Diddy is guilty matters less than perception of power. And when Trump feared Diddy had leverage, pardon talks stopped, and Judge Aaron was pushed to impose maximum custody so Diddy couldn't reach out. Then more odd things surfaced. Diddy's lawyer says lab tests found an unknown substance in his jail food, not a spice or accident, but a mix not permitted in prison. And Diddy reports dizziness, memory gaps, and a metallic taste, symptoms that echo suspicious accounts from Epstein's final hours. Cameras failing, guards asleep, neck injuries inconsistent with suicide. Diddy told his lawyer he thinks someone wants to do an Epstein to him. In February, he was rushed to hospital from jail at night, then refused jail meals, eating only snacks or food brought by...
Wait a minute. I got to point this out as a musician. Diddy, you know damn well you can't play no piano, man. Diddy, you know damn well you can't play no piano. That's all I got to say. But that's just fake it. It's funny because I'm learning all this and saying, man, I should have done this 20 years ago, man. I would have been a millionaire, but I would have been an honest millionaire. My bad. Here we go.
Taste. Symptoms that echo suspicious accounts from Epstein's final hours. Cameras failing, guards asleep, neck injuries inconsistent with suicide. Diddy told his lawyer he thinks someone wants to do an Epstein to him. In February, he was rushed to hospital from jail at night, then refused jail meals, eating only snacks or food brought by lawyers. Larry Levine, a former MDC staffer, told The Sun it would be easy to make Diddy go away. Section 16. If new Epstein videos surfaced, the stakes rise dramatically, and Diddy's trial could eclipse other stories. Trump has long downplayed ties to Epstein, calling them minor and old, but photos and footage keep surfacing. Weddings, backstage clips, shots with Trump's children. Each Epstein revelation drags Trump into scrutiny, and critics accuse the DOJ under Trump of burying names to protect powerful allies. That fuels belief a cover-up exists. Diddy now poses a different threat. His case could dominate headlines and distract from Epstein-Trump questions. Because Diddy has criticized Trump, a full cooperation deal is unlikely, and without that, Trump won't intervene. That leaves Diddy isolated, inside a system that benefited from silence, surrounded by people who gain if he never speaks. This isn't just about paper charges. It's about erasing nights, faces, and parties forever. I also have video from inside one of Diddy's secret events. In the corner, a face you'll want to see.
Dude, I'm trying to let you know, real talk, man. Diddy, I keep doing this in a lot of the videos. I think the judge is going to give Diddy 6 years. I was looking at 5 years, right? But since this Trump stuff came up and all this stuff, and the judge is asking them to do this, that, and the third, and he done denied they bail again, and each count can be 10 years. Which means that the maximum is 20 years. We know ain't nobody. Everybody know that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. So I think giving him 10 years to do both of them ain't gonna happen either. I gotta show some leniency and all this stuff, but I don't care who you are. Nobody can get that daggone video of Cassie getting beat up in that hallway out of their mind, and I'm pretty sure the judge can't either. And all this stuff that everybody's going through, and the fact that you got so many other cases pending on you. There's a reason why this man ain't letting him out of jail. The judge can see everything. The judge can see everything that they had to throw out, and all this other stuff didn't happen, and this didn't happen. The judge can see everything. And he gonna be real fair on they tail. The lawyers and everybody is gonna agree. Even the prosecutors is gonna say, well, we should have did better. Boom, 6 years. Look here, bro, you already did 1, you facing 5. Out of all this crap you did, you lucky to get off with 5 years. Sit in jail for 5 years and do your thing. And if you do it right, like you're supposed to, you'll be home in 4, cuz. That's the best I can do for you, man. That's the best I can do. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'd be shocked to be like, woo, the judge don't like you, baby. If you do more, anything over 6, I can't wait. I want y'all to go back and watch these videos and see Uncle Mike. I'm putting up 6 every time we talk about Diddy. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.